In vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization, in short, IVF, is a process of fertilization where an egg is combined with sperm outside the body. Where? In vitro. In vitro, the word meaning is in glass. So, in vitro fertilization is actually fertilization within a container. The process involves monitoring and stimulating a woman's ovulatory process, removing an ovum or ova from the woman's ovaries and letting sperm fertilize them in a liquid in a laboratory. After the fertilized egg, that is zygote, undergoes embryo culture for 2 to 6 days, it is implanted in the same or another woman's uterus. This another woman's uterus means this another woman is known as surrogate mother, with the intention of establishing a successful pregnancy. IVF is a type of assisted reproductive technology used for infertility treatment and gestational surrogacy. A fertilized egg may be implanted into a surrogate's uterus, and the resulting child is genetically unrelated to the surrogate. It is genetically related to the donor of ovum and sperm. Some countries have banned or otherwise regulate the availability of IVF treatment, giving rise to fertility tourism. Restrictions on the availability of IVF include costs and age also. In order for a woman to carry a healthy pregnancy to term, IVF is generally not used until less invasive or expensive options have failed or been determined unlikely to work. In July 1978, Louise Joy Brown was the first child successfully born after her mother received IVF treatment. It means Louise Brown was the first test tube baby in the world in the year 1978. The Latin term in vitro meaning in glass, in vitro, in glass, is used because early biological experiments involving cultivation of tissues outside the living organism were carried out in glass containers, such as beakers, test tubes, or petri dishes. A colloquial term for babies conceived as the result of IVF, test tube babies, refers to the tube shaped containers of glass or plastic resin called test tubes. We know that these test tubes are very commonly used in chemistry and biology labs. However, IVF is usually performed in petri dishes, which are both wider and shallower and often used to cultivate cultures. In a broader sense, IVF is a form of assisted reproductive technology, ART. IVF may be used to overcome female infertility when it is due to problems with the fallopian tubes. We know very well that in humans, in mammals, fertilization takes place within the fallopian tube, making in vivo fertilization difficult. So, whenever and however, when there is some abnormality in the fallopian tubes, making it unable to fertilize the ovum by sperms due to any reasons, then this IVF technique is useful for female infertility, to overcome female infertility. It can also assist in male infertility. In those cases where there is a defect in sperm quality, in such situations, intracytoplasmic sperm injection ICSI may be used, where a sperm cell is injected directly into the egg cell. This is used when sperm has difficulty penetrating the egg. In these cases, the partner's or a donor's sperm may be used. So, both the options are open in this technique for the availability of these sperms. Sperms may be of the partner or sperms may be of any suitable donor. ICSI is also used when sperm numbers are very low, oligospermia. This condition, when the sperms are very low in number, is known as oligospermia. Sometimes, when there are absence of sperms in the semen, this condition is called agiospermia. So, in these kinds of situations, ICSI is used. When indicated, the use of ICSI has been found to increase the success rates of in vitro fertilization. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, stay healthy. Bye bye.